Hello, my friends. How you doing? So, I just got a fresh haircut. Feeling good, feeling good. Treat yourself, my friends. So, let's talk about it. If you focus on the hurt, you will continue to suffer, unfortunately, my friends. But if you focus on the lesson, the word that we don't like much, but it's important. If you focus on the lesson, then, my friends, then you grow. Then you truly grow. Until then, you're frozen in that hyperbolic time chamber. You're frozen in that tangent simulation of yours, that solipsism of yours. It's not gonna move. It's gonna make the lessons harder and harder. It's gonna be easier to focus on the hurt. But eventually, it becomes so obvious that, someone like me comes in to the picture. Sometimes, for some people. Like a last minute thing. But yeah, if you focus on the lessons, my friends, in every millisecond, there is no coincidence, there is no randomness. If you focus on the lesson, if you ask the question in every millisecond, basically, again, no randomness. So if you ask it in the moment, you're going through something, you stop. Wow, what a concept. You stop for a moment and you ask yourself, my friends, so you focus on the lesson and you ask in every moment, what is this moment is trying to show me? Because obviously, if it is not random, maybe it is trying to tell me something, right? So yeah, it is. It is trying to tell you something massive, in fact. Are you gonna see it, my friend? Or do you want to go back to the dream? You want to go back to sleep, to your slumber, and join the rest of the population, the overwhelming majority that don't know how to express their hearts. Their hearts are still locked in that cage, that rib cage, with all these cells, the prison cells. Unfortunately, most of the people, overwhelming majority, hasn't reactivated their hearts yet. But they will. Slowly but surely. And then the butterfly effect and pavlov effect changes the whole world, just like that. But in the meantime, what you need to do, whatever you whatever you want to do. But the thing is that if you want to move forward in the next level, you want to see the next level of the game, because this is a video game, because this is a shared dream, because this is a simulation. So in that, if you want to move forward, then you got to do what you came here to do. You got to go through that hero's journey, and all the way to getting out of the matrix for a while, basically seeing the 5D Earth, and then you realize, you download that Kung Fu, like Neo did, right? You download that Kung Fu, and then what happens, my friends? Then you come back to the Matrix to kick some Agent Smith ass, You're gonna be betrayed, you're gonna be backstabbed, you're gonna be lied about, all kinds of stuff that, those people who won't understand you, or again, they had to go through those lessons, so they can't even help but do those things in a deep way. But yeah,
See me in a while.
so once those things happen, then you level up more, because new levels, new devils. That's how it works. But those new levels and those new devils and everything you've been through made you who you are, right? It made you who you are, my friends. So, if it made you who you are you regretful of that? Again, if you are like a child, your inner child, didn't regret the past, wasn't worried about the future, right? Living in the moment. That's how you manifest, that's how you create. doing your highest desires gets you to your highest pathway, because everything is energy, vibration, and frequency, and you will, once you raise those things, you will have to match. The life has to match with you at that point. You smile at the mirror smiles back at you, the 3D matrix mirror that we live in. But if you frown at the mirror, you're angry, you're jealous, you're envious, when you have all these things that you want to achieve, and then life shows you those things in other people, and then you are tested in that way. But in that path, if you're like, man, why do they get it but not me? Why them not me? All the time. Them, not me. Where is me? I want me, right? But yeah, instead, if you knew how to love in those moments, hey my friend, how you doing? In those moments, trying to act crazy to me, I'm the real charisma. So yeah, in those moments, you will see that life is gonna show you, my friends. You're gonna see that it is truly a mirror, that you do have to go through some stuff to level you up. You're gonna level up. So then, let me pass through 3, 2, 1. Please. No. Relax. We still got a few seconds. So yeah. Life will show you, life will throw those people in front of you, right? Like I was tested just there. The guy was like coming in like, what you like doing some weird shit. Come do some weird shit to me. Let's see how that works out. So anyway, and I gotta be careful. Like you gotta be careful with that. Like everything you say is spelling. It's like you don't want to throw out curses, my friends. Just like as I said in the previous videos, you gotta see yourself like a Jesus, like everyone betraying, everyone backstabbing. But you can't be regretful. You can't be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. No. They leveled you up. They leveled you up. Now you know not to give your energy to those type of people. So yeah, once you know, you can't unknow. Once you see, you can't unsee. So at that point, you don't do the mistakes. You realize, yeah, life has been trying to show me some shit. I just didn't see. And now I'm seeing it. So now you change it. Once you change it, it changes, and you just keep on improving. And yeah, then you see what your highest path was for. You start to remember as I climb this mountain or something. Let's go. All right. So yeah, got a lot of books there. A lot of books. Read your books, my friends. They come from somewhere deep. Especially if you understand it in the moment, in every single word, what they are trying to say, the deeper wisdoms. But yeah, so you gotta do what you gotta do. And once you do it, the life is gonna show you examples, and you pass those tests. You are happy for those people. You are clapping. You now know how to clap. It can take months to years for some people to get to that stage, but once you are able to be happy for others, then the mirror will send you reasons for others to be happy for you. Kaboom! So then you will know more and more, my friends. You will see more and more, hear more and more, because in every single thing you heard, read, it was all your future self trying to speak to you, my friend. Again, you're basically in your own tangent simulation. I'm in my tangent simulation. It's all a shared dream. We can interact. My inner world is your outer world, your outer world, my inner world. It's all like interconnected. It's such, such weirdness going on. Such anomalies, paradoxes. You can't think with logic. You gotta think with the heart. Your heart is conscious, my friends. Enneagram of heart, earth. You gotta realize it's all about the heart. This earth was all about heart. To reactivate your heart, my friends. To reactivate your heart. And once you reactivate that heart, that inner child, now you do what you really love. Your highest desires, which get you to your highest self. It's that easy, but it's that too. Because it's not gonna be like, oh, let me meditate. Okay, now I get it. No. You gotta go through all kinds of lessons, all kinds of shit, and then you get it. But even then, you don't get it because it just goes deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. It never ends. Never-ending maze we're in. All these unknown mysteries never end, my friends. You can choose to be excited about this. You can choose to be curious. You can choose to improve. You can choose to pick the things you love doing. Cold showers, saunas, breathworks, all meditations, grounding, whatever. You know, like I already wrote every video I do. I make sure to write a great description, right? And anyway, basically, once you occupy your day with those things that you love, guess what? You are all of a sudden spreading positivity, and positivity finds your way too. Butterfly effect, pay it forward effect. Your highest self effects. It's all working at the same time. So, if you focus on the suffering, if you focus on the pain, unfortunately, you get stuck. But if you focus on the lesson, then you know what you need to know, my friends. Then you know. And yeah, why not do that, right? Why not? Do that, my friends. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say in this video. And that's all there is to it. Start somewhere, one step at a time. If you do 1% improvement every day, that's gonna create an unstoppable monster. Do you want to be your best self so that you can also express your best self and then inspire for others to be their best self? I think that's a great deal, my friend. I like that. So I do it. But yeah, who knows where this journey gonna lead us, gonna lead me, gonna lead you, gonna lead what? Gonna lead who, gonna lead how? We don't know. But we're gonna find out. We just gotta be, you can't have expectations. Once you have expectations, this universal law, fucks you up. So yeah, don't just have expectation. Expectation is okay, but not in this shithole, no. But yeah, my friends, so this is what I wanted to say to you today. And yeah, hope you take it. Take it or leave it, my friends. Enjoy the show.